So I switched jobs recently and I've been reflecting on my software engineering journey so far from 2019 to this moment 2024, and it's interesting to see how far I've come just from making the decision to start. I know at the beginning it was like everybody's into software development, everybody's into software engineering, there's no space for me. So many things that I saw that were kind of discouraging planted seeds of doubt and fear in my heart. But I decided to start, and so far I have no regrets. I'm glad I started. I'm glad I took the step to figure out if it was for me, and in the process discovered that it was actually for me, and I stuck with it. And it's just exciting to see where I'm currently at and looking forward to how far it will go. Well, first of all, how did all of this start? So in 2019, I think I was bored, I'm not sure. I really can't remember, but I decided to seriously pick up programming in 2019. And during that period, I took courses on Coursera, Udemy. I think I completed one Python bootcamp course on Udemy. I attended some tech events just to get familiar, try to network, see other people in the field. I applied to several places and none of them, like nothing panned out, nothing worked out. I was getting discouraged, but I kept pressing on. I did the 100 days of code as well. I think I shared on Twitter. I did it twice. And at some point, I got the opportunity to apply for the Dev Career Bootcamp through a Twitter giveaway by Benjamin Dada. And thankfully, during 2020, I got selected after some steps. I can't really remember the process, but I got selected. It was COVID year though, so we couldn't start immediately. We didn't start until August, and for 4 months, I was learning and just, working with other people. Immediately after, before it ended actually, I got my first internship opportunity. Then the next year, that's 2021, I got another internship opportunity at Flutterwave, and May 2021, I became a junior developer, and I was so excited because from the beginning I'd been scared. I keep seeing people say, oh, I applied to 1 million places. No, mommy, I applied to 100 places, 200 places before I got my first offer, and I'm like, I'm not going to apply to 100 places. I'm not going to apply to 200 places. I'm going to try my best and hope for the best, but I can't sit down and read 100 news. I mean, now I can. I have. But then at the time I was like, I don't think I can do this, but I'll try, let's see. And thankfully I didn't have to do that. So it was just exciting getting the first two internships, then becoming a junior developer. I spent 3 years at Flutterwave and ended in August. I don't know when I'm posting the video, but ended in August. I left as a mid-level engineer or engineer 2, and it was just exciting for me. Like 2019 to 2024, that was about 5 years. At the beginning of 2019, in my head, I'm like, I can't remember my age then, but the people I could see that were doing well in software engineering were people younger than me, and some part of me felt really, not really, but some part of me felt bad about it because it's like I'm entering late. What are the chances of me getting a good opportunity? I pushed past those fears and doubts and still started. I just went ahead with what I wanted because I had a goal in mind. And it's just basically a reminder for me and also for you that if there's something you want to do, if you have a goal in mind, if you have something you want to achieve, just start. Like, don't think too much. Yes, do your research, ask around, ask people, look at other people that have done it. But if you have that very, would I say, urgent desire to try something out, just start. The worst thing that will happen, honestly, is that you'd maybe find out it's not for you and have to reroute and maybe change your plans. But at least you will know that you tried this thing, it didn't work out. It won't be a case of, oh, I was afraid to start, or I thought it was too late so I didn't start, and then you'll be one of those people that at the end of your life they're asking you, oh, what are you regretting? Like, oh, I wish I tried this then. And that, just joking. But if you have a desire to do something, just start. The worst case scenario, it's not for you. I mean, unless you keep pushing even when you know it's not for you, then your worst case scenario might be worse than that. But just start. If it doesn't work out, you reroute. If it does work out for you, awesome. It's basically kind of a win-win situation. So in the spirit of just starting, this is my attempt at doing a content challenge. I was actually supposed to post a video earlier, but I edited and got lazy and discouraged, and I just kept procrastinating. But I saw this challenge on Twitter, so I decided to join for accountability. And I'm like, my heart is racing because the kind of content I want to create is basically going to have my face. I can't do animation, so they're going to have to see my face. So I'm a bit nervous about it, but I keep reminding myself, just start. What's the worst thing that will happen? I would get tired and quit, finish. But at least I know I started and I tried and it just wasn't working out. So join me, I guess, on this 90 days of content. I'm going to try to create content 3 times a week, different platforms. But if I'm posting on YouTube, it's going to be like long form or long form mainly. But yeah, this is just me talking about this challenge that I'm doing and encouraging you to just start.